Hey guys, so for today's video, I got a message in my inbox, from somebody who is wanting to get this piercing done, and they're asking me about my healing process and about having the piercing with braces and how it is, if the healing process works, if it's painful, and people in my dorm are so freaking loud. Okay, so when I asked the guy if he pierces with braces, he said yes, but he did say that there is a side effect with having braces is the fact that, I don't really want to show you because it's freaking nasty, but the back of the piercing is flat, and because it's flat, it tends to get stuck in the wires, and that's pretty painful. And you shouldn't also play with it a lot. So when it gets stuck in the braces, you're basically technically playing with it. So it gets like infected, and it gets like a little bit painful. But I have two product things that will be your lifesaver when you have this piercing. And I'm going to tell you right now that it's going to be your lifesaver. And one of them is Tylenol or Motrin, because when it gets stuck in the braces, it does hurt. And I'm going to tell you that it hurts, because it hurts. And you might want to take Tylenol in the beginning to get rid of the pain, because it's a little hard to eat when you have braces because you're not used to it. So it rubs up against the wire and it feels kind of weird. Eventually you get used to it, and your tongue kind of goes as a barrier to stop it from getting stuck in your braces, even though mine still does sometimes, but it doesn't hurt as bad anymore. And the other thing is mouthwash. Now, when you have this kind of piercing, because it is fresh and because it is in your mouth, you want to get a mouthwash that has no alcohol in it. So don't get any Listerine, like that kind of stuff. You want a sea salt mouthwash. And yes, I understand it is disgusting. Trust me, I know. Mine is mint flavored and sea salt, and it's disgusting. But you will need it, because you need to wash your mouth out after you smoke, after you eat, everything, because it will get infected. And trust me, I learned the hard way. It gets infected and it hurts. So do it. And the only other thing that I can say about it is it does occasionally get painful. It does occasionally get infected. The other thing you need to refrain from when you have this piercing as well is you should not drink. If you do drink, should not drink for at least 2 weeks if you have this piercing, because as I said, the alcohol, one, will burn it, and two, the alcohol can create an infection, because it will dry out your mouth, and it could create an infection for the piercing, which is not good, and it slows down the healing process, and it's just a whole mess of things you probably do not want. But yeah, I hope this helped. If you needed help with the piercing, if you want to get the piercing, and you have braces like I do, yeah, I hope it helped. I mean, this was helpful. I wish I saw one of these videos before I got mine done, because then I would have known. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next Monday. Don't forget, creativity takes courage. Adios, amigos.